Biggest hospitals and medical groups in our area are using AI every day. NBC5 Responds investigator PJ Randhawa tonight explains how AI is being used during patient visits and how some say it could be a solution to a lack of doctor appointment availability.
Dr. Santos was just using your AI tool for her charting, and it hallucinated a history of appendicitis.
As I mentioned to Dr. Santos, generative AI is not perfect.
You may think Hollywood took some liberties with this scene from The Pit, with hospital staff realizing its AI note-taking system hallucinated a history of appendicitis for a patient. That was dramatized. But hospitals like UChicago Medicine, the Rush Medical Group, and Northwestern Medicine all say they're using AI to help with administrative tasks such as note-taking. The hospital systems say everything is double-checked by a human for accuracy. AI assistance is described as a possible solution to help ease doctor burnout. According to Indeed's Workplace Trends editor, AI is becoming commonplace in exam rooms nationwide.
60% of healthcare providers out there right now, they're using AI to help with things like administrative tasks that help create more time for patient care.
The urgent care group Midwest Express, which has more than 50 clinics in Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, uses AI technology to scribe notes during patient appointments. The AI used by Midwest Express was developed by the company Xperity.
So the AI scribe technology listens in on the conversation, generates the note, not only generates the note, but generates discrete data fields like ICD-10 codes, as well as orders and suggested instructions, for example.
Dr. Andrea Giamalva is the chief medical officer of Xperity. She says this type of AI alleviates administrative tasks for providers, allowing the patient to get their full attention.
So we're really eliminating that documentation mode, allowing that eye-to-eye conversation and interaction between the provider and the patient.
A recent NBC5 Response survey of more than 1,100 people in Chicagoland found 67% of respondents had trouble making an appointment with their primary care doctor in the last year. Dr. Giamalva says AI could help free up in-person appointments for patients with the most immediate need.
Because more often than not, there are patients that are getting appointments that maybe didn't really need that in-person visit and really could have been better served by a telehealth visit.
Now, at the end of the day, Dr. Giamalva says it's the provider making the healthcare decisions, not the AI. And Allison, tomorrow I'll be back to talk more about why the American Medical Association says new visa rules for foreign doctors could help make things more difficult for people trying to get an appointment.
Really appreciate this series you're doing because I think all of us have dealt with not being able to get those appointments, but some solutions as well for what could make it better.
Yes, and many more stories are kind of popping up as we look into these issues, and so we're not done with this yet.
All right. Thanks, PJ.